When we last left off, Niles was about to deck Mega Chad in his stupid frickin' face. And this episode, we'll see if he actually does it. I don't know about you, but I'm sure hoping that he does. Hey friends, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and today we're going to talk about Before the 90 Days, Season 7 Tell-All, Episode 2. This time we're starting off with our man with autism,
I got autism, that's my autism.
Niles. And we're leaving off where the last episode left off. I forgot what happened, but this episode comes in super hot.
I will break your face.
And I believe it too, because Niles has that chimpanzee strength. And I'm not calling him a chimpanzee the way Roseanne Barr called that black lady an ape. I'm calling him a chimpanzee with that straight up power that he has. You know, that dumb power where he can just rip somebody's face off so easily. That's what I think Niles can do to Mega Chad. And I'm hoping he doesn't hold back. So far, he seems like he's holding back. He seems like he's about to fucking burst. So this whole time, Niles is getting upset at Mega Chad, and Mega Chad's being a mega bitch, and he keeps egging him on. Who the eggs on the guy with autism? What kind of guy are you, Mega Chad? You're the shittiest person I know. Who fuck would do that? You don't just go up to an autistic guy and just start trying to pick fights with him. I mean, not if you're a man, at least.
I do know that there are some times where I probably should hold back.
And this isn't one of them. I think you should just go all full force and just start wailing on him. But that's my opinion, of course. And I wouldn't wish violence on almost everybody except for Mega Chad. That's the only person in the world. And Brian. Let's not forget Brian, because he's about to say something completely stupid like,
I think Niles has a problem to say no.
Don't take advice from him, Niles. I'm pretty sure he's a sexual predator. And, I mean, come on. Who's actually going to take advice from a maybe sexual predator? And I'm only using the word maybe so he doesn't sue me. I can't help but to notice that Veah is shaking really strangely. And I have to know, is it nerves? Is it drugs? Is somebody under that table doing what I think they're doing? And that somebody might be Rory? We do know that she lost a shitload of weight, so my guess is on drugs. What's y'all's? Comment down below and let us know.
Hello, Mr. Ark.
So they call Mr. Ark the one without a hand, and he comes up and he's just like, hey, I'm your daddy. And Niles is like,
hi, Dad.
Niles is taking this daddy-son relationship 100% too seriously. I called it though. I said that he was, and I still like that Mr. Ark said, on my dying day, my ancestors will ask me how Matilda and Niles are, and I will tell them they're great. Yeah, you're not going to tell them any of the monumental stories of your life, like meeting your wife. What you're going to do is tell them about this autistic guy you met 10 months ago and how he begged you for money. So they have to talk to Mr. Ark about Matilda not being in the US. Mr. Ark says, that sucks. And I don't approve of it, but there's nothing he can do because Niles needs to make $4,000. That's 4,000 US dollars. Don't think that he's paying in no blank CDs this time. And Niles doesn't have that kind of money yet. It's weird when he mentions this part about the money. Just look at Tigerlily and look at Mega Chad, and they give this dumbass smug look. You suck. I hate you both. I hope the worst things happen to y'all. And, you know, fudge. I went there, I said fudge. Thankfully, Niles got his new job at the mental health spot. Speaking of mental health, oh shit, look at Loren, what's he doing? He's just sitting back. Anytime you see him, he's just smiling and giggling. Maybe he needs to go in for some mental health. Niles, help him out. Actually, I don't even know what Niles really does for mental health. He might be doing what he did last time and helping autistic people live their life. I don't think Niles is an example I want to follow. He's kind of a jerk too sometimes. But this episode and the last episode, he was saying all the things that we wanted to say. I don't know about you, but he was digging into everybody. No filter. And the best thing about Niles is you know that he's saying it not to gain anything. He's not doing it for any other reason than just to tell the truth. And that's so refreshing to me. Ah, there goes Lily again. Every time I see her, I swear to God, it seems like she has more clothes on. She's just one step away from being a burqa. You know what Lily is? She's one of those people that changes her whole entire personality with who she's dating. I know y'all know people like that, and if you do, comment down below. Let me know if I'm right, let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm right, we'll do a dance.
I got autism, that's my autism.
If I'm wrong, I'll jump off a bridge. I won't. Lily's excuse for covering up is because she just had a baby and she doesn't want to show off her skin. One, your should never be better. But, you know, you have those fake plastic, so I don't know. I bet like one's just like floppity and it's just leaking milk all the time, and the other is just angry and it's like, hey there! And Mega Chad, being the little baby that he is like, oh, I love mommy's milk. I need it all the time.
Do you support my relationship?
We're not talking about you right now.
Now Mega Chad's being really weird. He keeps asking Niles if he supports him and Lily's relationship. Who gives a shit what he thinks? And also, it's not your segment.
I'm 28, you're 23,
Whatever.
24.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, and being a bitch is just a thing. Nobody supports your relationship. I don't give a fuck what the guy in the wheelchair has to say. Nobody supports these two people. They're garbage human beings. They suck. Mega Chad is a fucking dweeb, and Lily just follows him to the ends of the earth. They'd get to the end of Mordor and be too fucking stupid to know what to do with the ring.
You like my family? You support us? You like us, or you wishing the bad things to us?
Mega Chad gets stuck in a matrix glitch, and he just keeps repeating the same thing over and over. And I'm wondering, why hasn't anybody told him to shut the fuck up yet? Are they just trying to get a rise out of Niles and watch him go ape shit over this fucking guy? I sure know I want to see him go insane, and you can tell. I think Mega Chad just keeps doing it because he's getting to Niles. Dude, you're bullying an autistic person, you dumb son of a bitch. What the f is wrong with you? Just leave him in the corner and go about your daily life, that's it. I bet he's just mad because he can't go to the bathhouse anymore and man. Is that right, Mega Chad? Is that why you're so angry and you're just projecting this hate out to anybody that you see?
Get him out of my sight.
Hell yeah, Niles. I like how he says this like he's in control, even though you know the producers won't listen to shit that he says. They're not gonna listen to him saying get him out of his face. They're gonna leave him there talking.
I'm talking to you, answer to me.
And now Mega Chad completely loses it and he becomes loud and annoying, still stuck in his matrix glitch, and just keeps asking.
You support us?
Shut the f up, Mega Chad. So Niles leaves this whole situation and he's sitting down and he's doing whatever this is to try and calm himself down. Okay, let's try this because my anxiety is at an all-time high. So let's see if this actually works. All right, y'all ready? I just assume you're supposed to take deep, weird breaths like that. I don't know if you are or not. Okay, that did nothing for me. My anxiety level is even higher now.
Hello!
Now Mega Chad's trying to talk to Daddy Ark now that they're alone. And even Mr. Ark's like, oh boy, get the hell out of here before I slap you with my good hand. Mega Chad doesn't get the hint, and Lily's sitting next to him, looking supportive, like a dumbass piece of shit bitch she is. How can you even support this guy? Everything about him just sucks. When he talks, he sucks. When he says stuff, it's just shit coming out of his mouth. And I say, we just shove it back in. Who cares if you accidentally put a dog turd in at the same time?
I got autism, that's my autism.
So Mr. Ark tells Niles I better apologize. And dumbass Mega Chad says,
You hurt my feeling.
oh, his feelings are hurt. I'm so sad about Mega Chad's feelings. Is anybody else here sad about Mega Chad's feelings? I'm not. I hope they get hurt all the time. In fact, I hope after this your mom calls you and tells you what a disappointment you are. Take those kissies back, Mega Chad's mom, because Mega Chad is a mega whiny baby ass son of a bitch who I don't like. That dumbass balding piece of shit. Ugh, I'm so much better than you. No, you're not. You know what you are better? A snail. No, you're not even better than the snails that Niles eats. You're worse. You're the poop that Niles shits out after eating the snails. That's what you are. you fucking turd.
So if I explode on him, I'm gonna be wrong, right?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, don't
Uh-huh.
Oh, never mind. I mean, yeah, you'd be in the wrong. Yeah.
Squishy, 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 squishy.
Niles is still doing the squishy. I wish he'd do the squishy to me. Oh, wait a second.
Squishy, 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 squishy.
Guys, it's happening. I'm getting the squishy.
We appreciate you being here.
Niles' segment is over and we learn that he's still broke. Although he did end up paying Mr. Ark back, that's all we learned. Everything else is just this fucking guy opening his dumbass mouth and flapping those stupid fucking lips. God, I wish I could sew those dumbass lips shut. I fucking hate this guy and I will forever fucking hate this guy. Why do people like this guy? I literally saw a post about this guy asking why wasn't he on episode 19 or some shit. And I'm like, y'all actually want to see him on episode 19? I don't want to see him on any episode. I want to see this guy on divorce court.
Niles he's a little bit kind of like a dog, like a chihuahua.
He has autism, you dumb bitch. Jesus, can you imagine? Did the producers keep this in the show just to see how stupid and fucking hateful Camel is? Her name is no longer Camel, it is now Camel Bully. This Camel Bully, she fucking sucks. She makes me so pissed. Listening to her slow ass fucking baby talk, I swear to fucking God. So Niles calls Matilda after the segment to try and calm down because Niles is completely heated and hopefully this works. I don't know if it does. We saw the previews of Niles going up to Mega Chad, so we all know what happens.
I expected Loren to be the one to make me this angry.
Vanja asks about Loren's girlfriend's test and he's so ecstatic to give it to her. Meanwhile, the man who shall not be named just sits there and tries to act like a normal person, even though he's not. I do like how they have to use this wide shot just to show everything, because he's sitting down and everybody's standing up. Ooh, classic. Yeah. Look at him, just sitting there being a bitch, sucking all that good energy and putting it right into his catheter.
Let's move on to Joe and Magda.
Now we're on to the Joe and Magda section. The most boringest couple of the season. It's so weird. Joe's so happy, Magda's a bitch all the time. I don't know why Joe even wants to be in a relationship with her, but he does, and they try to make it work. So this whole tell-all section of them, it's boring as shit. I'll give you the skinny, okay? Because why go in great detail? They're not Niles and Matilda. They don't have a Mr. Ark. They have a Hades, and Hades is a good boy, but he's also a shitty tattoo on Magda's arm. So, you know, let's just talk about it. So Magda finally went to America to meet up Joe and his family and his friends, and she said that went perfect, and now they asked if they're engaged. And to that, that's a big no. Because Joe, he feels like he's being forced to engage, and he even says, you know, I don't want to feel forced to engage. I just want to do it when the time's right. I want it to be unexpected.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the right time. There's no rush.
And I agree there's no rush, but people are trying to make them rush. They're like, what if she doesn't wait? Does she know that marriage is a lifetime? I like it. She uses the excuse of her quitting her job and not having this and that as a reason to try and get engaged quicker. And it's like, bitch, that was all you. You should not have quit your job unless if y'all had a conversation about it. Yeah, there's no rush for this. Y'all are getting married. That's for life, lady. Like, what's the rush to start the rest of your life? I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Well, it does, because she's stupid. No, she just wants to get to America to live that great American life. So great. I'm so goddamn poor. This is the funniest part of his section, though. Brian tries to give Joe advice about getting married, and Joe just straight up says this.
I know you proposed 7 times, Brian. I never proposed to anyone.
And the look on Brian's face is fucking priceless. Look at that. That's the look of a narcissist being hurt, and I love it. He looks so upset. Joe says he doesn't want to be pressured into being married, and Vanya says,
I understand where she's coming from.
well, of course you do, Vanya. You were about to get married to Mr. Penis Man if he would have asked. I mean, Josko or whatever. Who gives a shit? Bozo comes back.
Bozo the hobo, he's a sight to see. Hairy and ugly like a big old tree.
Does anybody give a shit? Remember when Joe was going to the airport to meet Magda for the first time? He had to turn around to pick up his passport. Well, we found out that he turned around not for his passport, but for liquor shots. And then I started to think, man, well, I had this idea before with the beers with the boys, but I'm starting to think Joe's a little bit of an alcoholic. If you're gonna miss your plane just for some shots of alcohol, like he's like, well, they're $12. I'm not gonna spend that on a plane. I have a feeling your plane ticket costs even more. I don't know what actually happens if you miss your plane, if he's got refundable tickets or, you know, exchangeable or whatever. But it sounds like you're gonna cost yourself a lot more than those shots if you miss that plane. But, you know, whatever, Joe does what he wants to do and he wants to get drunk when he wants to get drunk. He even says this about the plane right there.
I had a couple drinks on the beginning of the plane and I kind of passed out.
So he gets so drunk to the point of blacking out. So when he gets there, what, is he just rocking a hangover? Does he even get hangovers? Is that why he didn't wake up early that morning? Because he was super drunk the night before? These are questions with no answers. They start talking about his open door restroom policy, and I don't give a shit if he watches Magda take a shit. Do y'all? Comment down below if you care about...
Girls don't do number 2, so.
That means Camel Lily takes the stinkiest shits in the world. She probably farts, burps, and gets all gross. I like how she wants to give relationship advice, yet a fart would break the foundation of their marriage. Mega Chad would be like, what the hell is that? And she'll be like, oh, it's a squeaky floor. And then Mega Chad would behead her. So then they go for a break, and then they're chilling in the break room, and it's Vanya, Mega Chad, and Camel Lily, and I don't know why Vanya would want to talk to these two fucking idiots, but she goes up there and tries to have a conversation with them. It doesn't go well, and in the end, Camel Bully has to leave, and Vanya's like, well, we can just keep talking, and fucking Mega Chad's like, for what? It's like, oh, to have a conversation. So this hurts Vanya a lot because she takes it as a dig to her, even though it's a cultural thing, you know? I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I get that it's a cultural thing to Mega Chad. Vanya doesn't quite get it, and it really hurt her, so when they came back, she starts talking about how hurt she is over this and how weird it is, and Mega Chad's just sitting in the corner like, it's garlic! And then Camel Lily starts talking, and I zone out because listening to her dumbass baby voice is like listening to nails on a chalkboard. I don't want to listen to any of this shit. I don't even want to see her dumbass, stupid looking face and that stupid hair. Well, at least when she wears the burqa, oh no! If she covers her hair, Cruz won't have a job. The Glam Squad, their jobs are in jeopardy. What will they do without Camel Bully? Oh shit. Nah, I don't give a shit.
Now let's speak with Veah and Sunny.
Let's not. Let's save that for later because that's gonna be really boring and I hate that couple. Anyway, guys, that's it for the tell-all part 2 for today. I'm going to do another video tomorrow on the rest of the episode or the next day. One of these days, I'm going to finish the whole episode up, whatever. Anyway, guys, it's so great to be back. I don't know if y'all know this. I was banned for a week from YouTube, and this was right after my 2-week vacation, so that's almost like a whole month that I haven't been posting. Even this week, I lost 8 subscribers, so hopefully we can turn that all around and start getting this channel back up to being, I want to say good again, but this channel never was good. Alright guys, this has been Dee-man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what. So always keep it up, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah.